Hey guys, welcome to Lunch Break Live. I'm that snarky vegan girl, and today I am making one of my childhood favorites that my mother used to make for me, except I'm veganizing it. It's super simple, and I think it's great for kids, like a weekend treat kind of a lunch. It's grilled cheese sandwich with bacon, fake bacon obviously, and avocado. So it's super simple, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's head on over here. Oh, here. I'm using Daiya cheese, which melts nicely.
Provolone slices and
Cheddar.
Cheddar
I'm going to mix.
as well. And where'd you get those?
I got these at Whole Foods. And then this is fake bacon made out of tempeh. And you can make your own tempeh bacon at home, but we had this, so I decided to use it.
Here. Fake bacon, and it's smoky tempeh slices made from Light Life. Alrighty.
Super high in protein for all you protein addicts out there.
Alright.
Alright, so let's come on over here.
Alright.
We're going to start with the bacon. So let me just...
Notice the bacon's in quotes here.
Yes. Bacon. And again, like I said before, you can make your own tempeh bacon, which maybe I'll do one day on Lunch Break Live. But we had this at home, so I figured why not use what we already have. Alright, so as you can see, my hands are clean, so don't worry. They come in strips like bacon.
Let me see. Very interesting. Yes, no cruelty involved, no cholesterol involved.
Yeah, and they're, basically, they're already cooked. It's not, so we're just going to crisp them up here.
And tempeh is good for you. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on in there.
Very high in protein, very high in fiber. And it's the least processed of the soy products, I believe. So we're going to heat
Don't
that up.
hide your face, your pretty face.
Sorry, all right. So we're heating this up. We're going to let it sizzle a bit. And while that's doing that, I am going to prepare the bread for the grilling of the cheese.
All right, Donna Chamberlain Goodnight wants to know where else can I get it aside from Whole Foods? And she mentioned something about horses. I just posted something about the horse meat industry.
Where did you get this? Was it Whole Foods?
I got this. I don't even know where I got it. They have this stuff everywhere. I think I may have gotten it at... I may have gotten it at our local health food store. But the fact is, you can get this stuff just about anywhere. There's variations on these themes.
Okay, this is what my mother used to do. Which made the grilled cheese sandwich so delicious. She would take mayonnaise, but we're using just mayo, vegan obviously, and put it on the outside of the bread.
Whoa.
You can see the bacon starting to sizzle there.
And again, cruelty-free, cholesterol-free, lower in calories, lower in fat, and it's delicious.
And this is a treat lunch. Like I said, kids love this. So, I'm not promoting this as a daily lunch, but it's great. It's great for kids and adult kids. It's cheesy, it's delicious, it's sinful. So, a weekend treat. All right,
yes.
So look really quickly what I'm doing here. I'm putting the mayonnaise on the outside of the bread. You'll see what I mean when I get to... the grilled cheesing part of the whole thing.
People are talking about dairy alternatives. Guess what? Just mayo, let's see that again, is a dairy alternative. There's no eggs in that mayo. In fact, there were lawsuits to try to get them, out of business, and they couldn't because it's taking over market share. It's delicious. I had a friend call me today who said I switched to just mayo because of our show.
I just read an article that Hampton Creek has come out with 44 new products. I mean, this company is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, look, as you can see, the bacon is browning up there.
All right. And, here's the thing. Bacon is everywhere now. They have bacon festivals and blah, blah, blah. Pigs here are individuals. They're so smart. They're so wonderful. And if you could switch to something like this that actually smells kind of like bacon, looks like bacon, tastes like bacon, why would you want to eat an animal that has to suffer a horrible, horrible life, and there's no humane meat? So here we go. Look at this. Tempeh bacon. And can we get the name again? So
Yeah,
that
one
people...
second. Let me just flip these
Wow,
babies over.
that looks good.
And I know you like things extra crispy, so.
Oh yeah, I like burnt. So again, here's what we're making, and we're going to show you the package. It is Light Life, made by Light Life, smoky tempeh organic strips, bacon. That means 0 cholesterol, lower in calories, lower in fat, good for the planet, certainly cruelty-free. And I got to tell you, here we are in the kitchen. We're having a great experience. You know, the experience that people want their bacon, their comfort food. It's not really the dead animal they want. They want that whole sensation of, what are you doing over here?
Okay, well, I'm getting the actual grilled cheese starch prepared, because as soon as that's done, you'll see.
Okay.
All right, so here's the provolone Daiya.
Okay.
For those of you who don't believe vegan cheese melts, I'm going to prove you wrong, hopefully.
Okay. All right.
So
all right.
I'm taking some provolone. Now this is on the inside of the bread, the side without the mayonnaise.
So you put the vegan mayonnaise on the outside of the bread.
Correct.
Wow. Okay. Woo!
And I'm
Let's
going to
continue.
cheese this baby up.
Great stuff. I wish I had smell-o-vision, says Maud Duncan. The flavor of the bacon is what people crave. Exactly. And this smells even like bacon. It's bizarre.
I'm also going to use some cheddar. Now normally I would get the slices, but they were out, so I got the block and I'm gonna cut it.
Okay. So
and this is cheddar.
Daiya cheddar.
Our bacon is getting real crispy.
Our bacon is getting burnt.
I know.
I mean, can you even tell the difference? Even looking at it, it looks like bacon.
Hold on here.
Wow!
I burnt the bacon.
That's all right. I like burnt bacon bacon. So just lower it a little bit,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Well, I'm gonna put it.
Okay. All right. So there we go. We're gonna grab those, and where are they going?
Well, in a minute they're gonna go on the sandwich I'm preparing.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
So just give me 1 second.
Yes, Amy Barber says vegan mayo is really good. All right.
Put that
so
there. Turn this off.
okay.
All right. So now let me just slice this up. Little thin slices of some cheddar.
Again, this vegan cheddar.
That's
It looks
pretty
like
thick,
cheddar.
actually.
It tastes like cheddar.
Tastes like cheese. You would never know the difference.
Why take milk from a cow that is intended for a baby calf and steal it for ourselves? You know, the babies have to be separated from the moms immediately. Otherwise, they would drink the milk. So there's a lot of cruelty involved in dairy. So here we go. We've got this gorgeous, gorgeous vegan cheese. It has no dairy in it. That means 0 cholesterol, 0 hormones, 0 antibiotics, all the things that end up in animals.
All right.
Okay.
So
stop
now-
hiding your face, girl.
I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Now we're gonna take the bacon.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put the bacon in here.
Again,
like
bacon from Light.
You want the
Life
burnt
made-
piece?
Yes, I love the burnt piece.
Okay.
And Steve Porter says that looks awesome. I love adding tomato, but it's good both ways.
Yes, I was thinking about tomato, but I decided on avocado.
Avocado. And Frank Peruli says no harm, no victims. Yes, victim-free food. Woo! Is the cheese made from soy?
No, it's soy free.
It's soy-free cheese. So
Soy
for those,
free. Look, soy free.
so where does it say that?
Right there.
Right there.
Right where my thumb is.
Oh, soy-free. Okay, great. Dairy-free, soy-free. Now, you know, I feel like
Let me turn this on.
the powers that be have demonized soy because soy has been test marketed on the Asian world for centuries, and they have lower incidence of cancer, higher longevity, lower obesity, lower high cholesterol. I mean, they're much healthier. So the whole soy demonization is basically because certain industries, you can guess who, saw their market share elapsing, and they commissioned studies. Just like when you see these articles about wine is good for you, look at who sponsored the study. It's usually the wine industry. So what is the base product? Jesse, you know, there are many, many thousands of vegetables, and this is what's happening. It's that meat is essentially, you know, combination of proteins, amino acids, and various other things that can be replicated in vegetables. So they're taking the thousands of vegetables, including pea protein and other kinds of vegetable protein, and they're mimicking dairy. And so essentially it's kind of identical, except it just doesn't involve animals. to answer your question.
Okay, so as you
And
can
the
see,
bacon, Kaylin Wilson Barr wants to know, the bacon is made of tempeh. And
Yes.
tempeh is fermented soy.
all right. So I am spreading the avocado.
Okay, the
because this is going to
avocado
go in the
is being
pan, and
spread.
I don't want it to fall out all over the place.
All right.
All right. So we are getting ready for some magic.
Whoa,
to
whoa,
happen.
whoa. What are you doing? I got to get in there.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm just closing the sandwich.
Okay. Closing the
Oh
sandwich.
wait! I forgot. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic.
Okay, garlic powder on there. Okay. All right, there we go. Garlic powder on there. Now, close it in a way where I can see what you're doing. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Now what are you going to do?
All right. So now I'm going to grill it in the pan.
Oh my gosh, this is
So
sinful.
let me just make sure that
Sinfully
this...
delicious, but guilt-free. Thank you, Jesse. And we welcome you to our broadcast. We accept everybody wherever they are in the journey, and that's not me saying that. That's Farm Sanctuary's Jean Bauer. Okay, now I'm
Okay,
confused.
so-
If some things are still free, then how is fermented bacon from soy good for you? Fermented soy is not bad for you, Jesse. As I just mentioned, it's been test marketed on the Asian community for centuries, and they have healthier rates when it comes to cancer, and they have less cancer, less heart disease. So soy isn't bad for you.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is the pan is heating up. Now, the reason I put the just mayo on the outside, that's what's going to get it to grill and have the brown crispiness on the outside. At least this is what my mother did, and I haven't made this for a while, so. But that was the trick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cover it so that the heat helps melt the cheese.
Okay, so it's
So we're
in
gonna,
here.
You're going to have to just be patient.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so what we're doing, did you put something on the bread? Beatrice Roman wants
Yes,
to know.
I put just mayo on the outside of the bread.
Okay. On the outside.
A thin layer of just
So
mayo so
it-
that it browns and grills on the outside.
All right. Wow, this is exciting. So how long is this going to
It's going
take?
to take a little bit.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Couple of minutes. I
It's
would put it on high.
It is on high.
I want it on high. All right, there we go. I'm trying to. Jesse says I'm trying to learn without being a troll. Thank you, Jesse. We
You can hear
appreciate
it
your
starting to
curiosity.
sizzle.
We really do. Eva Morales says this sandwich looks amazingly snarky and Jane, or it looks amazing, snarky and Jane. Okay, so there we
You can
go.
hear it starting to sizzle.
We can hear it starting to sizzle. Why don't we recap and review? Uh-oh, are you turning it
Well,
over?
I'm going to just see how it's doing.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the sandwich. So.
Okay, turn it. I would flip it over right now.
Yeah, you're going to see. But
Yeah.
I need the cheese to melt.
Ooh.
That's why I don't think I want
Whoa, that was good.
But you
Very
see how
well
I'm going to
done.
have to turn it again. I got to leave the top on so that the cheese melts, but I don't want to burn it, even though I know you like burn things. So you got to keep an eye on this to make
Yes,
sure that it
yes.
all happens
Okay.
properly.
Yeah.
So what
why don't we recap and review?
Okay,
what
so
you've
I'm
done?
making my childhood favorite, which was grilled cheese, but I
Okay.
veganized it.
Yes.
So it's made with fakin bacon, which is tempeh bacon, Daiya provolone cheese, and cheddar cheese mixed, and I put some avocado
Show
on
the
there.
labels again, very quickly.
Okay, well, all right.
Okay, you're watching. Okay.
So, Daiya
again,
cheese
you like our new
slices.
signs? Okay.
Provolone.
Daiya provolone slices. Okay, there we
And this is Daiya cheddar,
go. Okay, Daiya cheddar.
and then this is the
The
fakin
tempeh,
bacon.
yeah, the tempeh made with tempeh. And here it is cooked, and then raw. It's over here raw.
Yes,
There we go.
and then I used some avocado.
And avocado,
I spread
spread
it
it
on
out.
there.
Okay,
Yeah, and I
let's see.
sprinkled a little bit of garlic powder.
Ooh, look at that. That looks good.
You're gonna love
All
it.
right. Oh,
Flip it
wow.
again.
Oh
See?
my gosh.
I want to make sure it doesn't burn.
Frank Perulli says, I wish I had not already eaten. Now, something like this, too, is that you could make this at home, and you could take it to work and have it, in other words, this is a sandwich that you could take to work and explain to people. I always say when I worked in an office where there were other people, I was always bringing things and
Well,
explaining.
this isn't really one that you would bring to work because it's warm and it's melted, and you can make a cheese sandwich that's not melted and bring that
Yeah.
to work easily. But this is, like I like to have one day a week where I get to eat whatever I want.
Yes.
And this is one of those kinds
Yeah,
of days.
this is comfort.
that kind
This
of a
is
meal.
like, yes.
And it's also a good meal, like I've said 3 times already,
Yeah.
for kids.
Wow, yes. To get kids to eat veggies, remember, vegan cheese is veggies. Tempeh is veggies. They are vegetable based. So you are getting the heat's too high, Jesse Kerboy says.
Well, it's an electric stove, so
yeah, it is an electric stove. You're right. I have a tendency to put everything on high and I burn everything, but I like burned food.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not worried.
Yeah.
She's eating it.
All right. Okay, is it done?
Not quite. Almost though. You can see the cheese.
Yeah, you can see the cheese is melting.
The cheddar one, see, like I mentioned before, I would have gotten the cheddar slices, like I got the provolone slices, but they were out.
Yes.
So I had used the cube, which is taking a bit longer to melt. But as you can see, it melts very nicely.
Oh, somebody just said, I wish I had caught their name, that they were watching our show every day. They're transitioning from lacto-vegetarian to vegan.
Woohoo!
Woo! I know, Jesse. We wish we had gas. They don't have it in this neighborhood. It's just all electric. So we're living life on life's terms. Now, what is this?
This is just, I'm just giving you pickles and grilled cheese sandwich.
Pickle and grilled cheese sandwich. Very nice.
Garnishing your plate.
Okay. Paula Mitchell, I'm doing great. Thank you. We're having a lot of fun making a great lunch. I mean, I think it's ready. I think it's ready.
Don't you want your cheese ultra
Go
melted?
veggie cheese is good. I prefer it over the Daiya. Veggie cheese is good. You know, everybody has their favorites. We're going to be doing
almost
something
done, honey.
with tree line. We're going to be doing tree line later in a couple of days. Tree line's another great cheese. Miyoko's is another great cheese.
Yes.
So it's time. It's time to make it happen.
Jane's getting impatient,
Yes.
so we're gonna
okay,
just
here we go.
Here.
Let's you better cut it
I'm
in
gonna
half.
cut it in half.
Okay, there you go. All right. So boom. Does that look good or what? Should we take a look under between the
I'm cutting it. You gotta
okay.
just gotta get the knife.
All right, there we go.
I have a little bit. Hopefully the yellow one had enough time, but let's just see. It
says cheese was on sale, $3 a pack, and I couldn't get to the store. You know, our government. I will explain something to you.
It's not melted enough.
It's fine.
Hey, all right.
Our government,
someone's hungry.
Our government. Well, I know people watch during work. They can't be here for like 8 hours while we're waiting. I saw it melted. Our government. You can now. We're going to turn the tables. And I have my little iced coffee here with my almond milk. The government subsidizes cheese. So cow's cheese, so that it's so much cheaper, and they feed it to kids in school who are already suffering from all sorts of problems. It's an abomination. Ooh, this looks good. Look at it. It looks so good. Wow. Is it good? It's delicioso. It's delicious. I mean, this is definitely comfort food. Like, I wouldn't eat this every day because it's not, it's got more calories than a salad for sure, but it's delicious. Let me taste the...
Look, Cabo wants some.
Cabo. Now, you know something's good when the dog wants a little bit of it. Cabo, I shouldn't give you this, but I'll give you a little bit. This is delicious, and the tempeh.
Yeah, is it good with the tempeh bacon?
The tempeh is really good. The tempeh bacon.
I gotta tell you, I lived off of grilled cheese when I was a young kid. So I'm stoked that we can make good vegan, plant-based grilled cheese sandwiches nowadays.
You can make anything.
That's true.
Anything vegan that you can make with the cow's milk and the meat. Doing this, it's incomprehensible to me that anyone would want to eat an animal. I'm at that point where I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I know people are steeped in tradition, and remember, we're inundated with thousands and thousands of images from very powerful forces that equate meat eating with patriotism and status and tradition. It wasn't the tradition of our forebears to eat meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was actually a treat that they ate occasionally. So if you really want to be traditional, you go back to vegetable foods, because that's what we ate for most of humankind. Indeed, this whole paleo diet thing, I just read an article, they actually found a paleo person, the remains, and they found from an analysis that they ate pretty much a vegan diet because they weren't finding meat. There were no McDonald's that they could stop by and just grab a hamburger at. So they were just taking things, and most of the things they were taking were plants. So for the entire history of our lives, of humankind, we've been eating mostly a plant-based diet. It's only since the 1950s
Look
and the
at the
advent
gooey
of fast food.
See the gooey
Whoa,
melty cheese?
gooey! Mmm. This is delicious.
All right, I'm glad you like it.
Thank you. I will stop talking. Have a great day. Spread compassion. Woo!
See you later.